Most financial destruction does not happen in one dramatic moment. It does not happen because someone was lazy. It does not happen because someone was stupid. It happens quietly. It happens in ordinary days, normal choices, small decisions that feel harmless at the time. It happens when a decision feels good now, but expensive later, when convenience beats thinking, when emotion beats understanding. Nobody wakes up and decides to ruin their future. They simply make poor money decisions repeatedly without realizing where those decisions lead. And by the time the future arrives, the damage is already done. Poor money decisions do not just affect your bank account. They affect your peace, your confidence, your options, your relationships, your health, your sense of control over your own life. Money decisions compound. Just like investments compound, mistakes compound too. And this is what most people never understand until it is too late. Poor money decisions today borrow pain from tomorrow, and tomorrow always collects. One of the most dangerous lies people believe is that money problems can be fixed later, that they have time, that things will somehow work out. But money does not work on hope. It works on structure, behavior, and consequences. The future you live in is being built by the decisions you make with money right now. Not the big ones, the small ones. One poor decision rarely destroys a future, but patterns do. The first destructive decision many people make is spending money emotionally instead of intentionally. Money becomes a tool for relief from stress, relief from boredom, relief from comparison, relief from insecurity. People buy things to feel better, to feel successful, to feel respected, to feel in control. And the feeling lasts minutes, but the payment lasts months. Emotional spending feels justified in the moment. You worked hard. You deserve it. You will worry later. But later comes faster than expected. Every emotional purchase trains the brain to associate spending with comfort. And once that connection is built, money stops being a tool and becomes a drug. The future pays the price. Another poor decision that destroys futures is living as if income will always be stable. People assume tomorrow will look like today. They assume their job will remain, their health will hold, the economy will cooperate. So they build a life with no margin, no emergency fund, no buffer, no flexibility. Everything is allocated, everything is committed, everything is stretched. And when life does what life always does, panic begins. One missed paycheck, one medical issue, one unexpected expense. And suddenly, the future feels fragile. Poor money decisions create lives that collapse under pressure. Wealthy lives are not perfect, they are resilient. Another silent destroyer is ignoring inflation. People see money as numbers instead of purchasing power. They save, but they do not grow. They store, but they do not invest. They protect, but they do not expand. Inflation does not announce itself. It simply erodes. The money you saved 5 years ago quietly loses strength every year it sits still. People feel responsible because they are saving, but they are losing ground. This is how futures are destroyed without drama. Slowly, politely, legally. Another poor decision is confusing income with wealth. Income feels powerful. A higher salary feels like success, but income that is not converted into assets is temporary. Many people earn well and still live paycheck to paycheck. They upgrade their lifestyle instead of upgrading their systems. Bigger house, better car, more subscriptions, more pressure. They feel rich, but they are fragile. When income stops, everything stops. Wealth is what stays when income pauses. Poor money decisions prioritize appearance over stability, and the future remembers. Debt is another major destroyer when misunderstood. Debt is not evil, but it is ruthless. Interest does not care about your intentions. It does not care that you were young. It does not care that you were stressed. It does not care that everyone else was doing it. It only cares about time. Poor money decisions use debt for consumption, to look successful, to feel successful. They borrow tomorrow's income to pay for today's emotions, and future freedom is exchanged for present comfort. Years later, people wonder why progress feels impossible, why they are always behind, why every raise disappears. Debt steals time before it steals money. Another destructive decision is avoiding financial education. Many people outsource their money thinking to banks, to employers, to family traditions. They never learn how money actually works. They never understand interest, leverage, assets, or risk. They operate blindly in a system that rewards understanding, and ignorance is expensive. Poor money decisions are often not bad intentions. They are uninformed ones. But the future does not grade intentions, it grades outcomes. Another decision that destroys futures is waiting for the right time. People delay learning, delay investing, delay changing habits. They want certainty, they want confidence, they want guarantees. But money rewards action, not perfection. Time is the most powerful wealth ingredient, and delay is its enemy. A small amount invested early beats a large amount invested late. Poor money decisions delay action until opportunity expires. Another silent destroyer is failing to track money. People do not know where their money goes. They guess, they assume, they hope, but money without tracking leaks. If you do not tell money where to go, it will leave. Budgets are not punishment, they are direction. Poor money decisions reject structure and embrace chaos. And chaos is expensive. Another future killer is comparison. People spend to keep up, to belong, to prove something. They measure their lives against highlights, not realities. And money becomes a performance instead of a plan. Comparison forces people into financial races they never agreed to run, and most lose. Another poor decision is ignoring environment. Money behavior spreads. If everyone around you spends recklessly, recklessness becomes normal. If no one around you learns, ignorance feels safe. Poor money decisions often come from normalizing bad habits. The future reflects the environment you accept. Another destroyer is short-term thinking. People optimize for now. Now feels urgent. Now feels real. But the future is built quietly in the background. Poor money decisions trade long-term peace for short-term pleasure, and the bill always arrives. Another mistake is assuming saving alone equals safety. Savings are important, but savings without assets are fragile. One crisis can erase years of discipline. Assets absorb shocks, they generate income, they adapt. Poor money decisions stop at safety and never move to growth. Another destructive decision is quitting too early. People try something. It does not work immediately. They stop. They never allow compounding to do its job. Money rewards consistency, not intensity. Poor money decisions seek quick results in a slow system. Another silent destroyer is emotional avoidance. People avoid looking at their finances because it causes anxiety. They delay confronting reality, but avoidance does not remove problems, it multiplies them. Clarity hurts once, confusion hurts repeatedly. Another poor decision is defining success incorrectly. People chase more instead of enough, status instead of peace, appearance instead of control. They win battles and lose lives. True success is optionality, the ability to choose. Poor money decisions remove choice. Another destroyer is believing it is too late. People give up before they begin. They think mistakes are permanent, but the real damage comes from repeating mistakes, not making them. The future is flexible, but only if behavior changes. Here's the truth most people never hear. Your future is not destroyed by one bad decision. It is destroyed by unexamined patterns. Patterns of spending, patterns of avoidance, patterns of delay, and patterns can be changed. Poor money decisions are not proof of failure. They are evidence of missing education. Nobody teaches this clearly. Schools do not. Families often cannot. So people learn the hard way. But learning late is still learning. The moment you understand money differently, money begins to behave differently around you. You do not need to fix everything today. You need to fix one habit, one belief, one decision. Better decisions today protect your future self. That future version of you is depending on what you do now. If you are listening to this and you recognize yourself, you are not broken, you are human. And awareness is the beginning of change. This channel exists to make money make sense, to remove shame, to replace confusion with clarity. If this video helped you see money differently, even a little, you are already moving forward. If you want more videos like this, videos that explain money honestly, help you avoid costly mistakes, and guide you toward real financial control, subscribe to this channel. Turn on the bell notifications so you do not miss the next lesson. Your future is not fixed. It is being built, and the decisions you make next matter more than the ones you made before. Learning how money really works changes everything.